Finding the perfect spring shoe can be so hard. They need to be stylish, they need to be comfortable, and they need to suit to a big range of different outfits. Well, I think I found them. Today, I'm putting 6 viral Vivaia shoes to the test. So, let's see if they are actually worth the hype. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today's video is super exciting. First of all, because I'm gonna talk about shoes. Obviously, I love shoes, I always did. Even more exciting because I'm gonna talk about this brand, Vivaia. I have 6 pairs of viral Vivaia shoes for spring. I have some thoughts, I'm gonna share it with you, and also I'm gonna show you how to style each pair so you have your perfect spring wardrobe and your perfect spring shoes figure out. Let's go. But what's so special about Vivaia? Why everyone is so obsessed about this brand? Feels like I just see it everywhere. Well, first of all, they create sustainable, very comfortable footwear. These shoes are actually made from recycled bottles. How is that possible? This is just so cute and adorable. 100% made from recyclable materials, which is just so great. To be honest, first time I was tiny bit skeptical, but then they arrived and oh my god, I truly cannot believe that it's done from plastic because it is so soft, this material. Insanely comfortable and they're very flexible, and to be honest, they pay so much attention to make their shoes extremely comfortable. Everything is so soft and I love that they always put this little additional material on your heel. If you're interested about Vivaia sustainability and the design behind all of these shoes, then definitely check their website. They explain everything really clearly, which I just love. All of their shoes are extremely light, they're very flexible, which is really useful to take with you. I have 6 different pairs which gonna work perfectly for the spring. So I'm gonna start with these very adorable loafers. I went for the beige color, and to be honest, just because I love this little bee and the fact that it says be happy, it's just so adorable. And actually these loafers got so much attention on my Instagram account. This reel just went a bit viral, but it's not only about their look. First of all, it's a classic shape loafer and a classic color, light beige, which means it's gonna work perfect for the spring outfits. It's gonna work very nice with blue, white jeans, perfect for throw-on shoe, your casual outfits. This is your everyday throw-on comfortable shoe, so I will just go for jeans, white tee, add a belt there, and your outfit is done. This is gonna bring a bit lightness on the bottom of your outfit, and I feel they just scream spring. So what else do you need? Okay, next one. I think these ones are actually my favorite out of this whole, even though it's really hard to decide. I love red, and obviously I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw how many reels I did with them, because I just feel it's such an easy way to add a pop of color to your outfit, just having the red shoe on. And the fact that they are flats, hence very comfortable, they're very soft, they're also foldable, and actually recently I just put them in my bag for going out evening, and I changed them later, which was really useful. I was definitely worn them the most, and I can prove that they are very comfortable and I can walk them in the whole day. Moreover, of course, they have a very trendy shape. They're Mary Jane, so they are really on trend. Another thing I like about Vivaia that they have a lot of different options and they do look out for trends, and if you're into that, have a look, you will definitely find the recent trends there. And to be honest, even if they are red, you can style them in so many different ways. They're gonna work very well with your very simple outfits like jeans and white t-shirt, but equally you can style them with a satin skirt. It's gonna look very feminine and very cute. These ones are a bit different, but they're so adorable. When I saw them on the website, I was just like, yes, I want them, and I want them in pink. There is different colors, and actually I just saw a post that Bella Hadid was wearing these exact shoes for the Paris Fashion Week, but in black. So, I mean, if it's good enough for her, then it's definitely good enough for me. But okay, back to the shoes. First of all, the color is extremely adorable. This is like a very interesting mix between a flat shoe and a sneaker. I love that you have different laces here, so you can truly play around with them. And I want an example of how Vivaia also shows you can style them. You can make these very fancy. You can add charms here, you can add different laces there, and it's just gonna do the talking and be something very unique in your outfit. Similarly, you can just wear them with jeans and it's just gonna look so adorable. And of course, this pink is a color of the spring, well, one of the trendy colors right now. Really comfortable, very flexible, so you can pack it. It's also very feminine. I truly think they're adorable and I think they're gonna be so useful in your wardrobe. Enough about flats, and let's talk about something a bit more fancy. Something for going out, evening occasions, maybe a spring wedding, whatever occasion you would like to wear a heel. These are Vivaia's Edison sling bag. You have a heel. It's not too high. I think it's about 6 or 7 centimeters, but you can check on the website. What I love about them, well, for me, obviously the color, but they have different colors. You can go for something as classic as black. The best part is that you can actually walk in them for the whole day. I was so surprised. They're extremely comfortable, and just look at these puffy, very soft insole. Why no one else is doing heels like that? You really need the support for your heels. And for me, I think sling bag is always more comfortable because it holds your feet better, but okay, this is probably just my opinion. I love the shape. They're very elegant. There is not many details going on, so they can easily work also for your office outfits, for your everyday looks, but equally, if you have something fancier to go, you can definitely go. Elegant, comfortable, what else do you need in your heels? I'm super happy with them, and I'm sure I'm gonna get lots of wear out of this. I have one more ballet flats to show you. These are completely different vibes from the ones I showed you before, because this is a timeless classical ballet flats. First of all, the color. This is also like a Mary Jane style, but a bit more elegant. You have a more round, very classical toe with more closed area here, and just a bit slimmer design overall. I think these are just perfect for a more monochromic white, beige outfit. Let's say you don't want this red pop of color, you want something very, very subtle and low-key. These are them. They are gonna be perfect. They're very comfortable, so you can definitely go around the whole day in them. They're very soft. Also, these are perfect to pack with you. They do not take much space. I think this is gonna be a game changer for travels this summer. To be honest, all of the shoes can also work for summer. It's not only the spring shoe. So I think these are just perfect. You can obviously go for jeans, but I will go for trousers and just like a lighter top. That's all. So if you love classical timeless style, these are for you. Okay, and I have one more pair. I haven't even unpacked them. I just got them, and Vivaia claim these are the most comfortable shoes they ever did. They are going with additional insoles, which is great, and you can actually see, whoa, how soft they are and how much thought Vivaia put in making them comfortable. This is so soft and also a bit thick, so it's not just this, you know, thin layer of leather or some textile. And I have to say, I love how Vivaia pack everything so nicely. They do care about their product and how it got delivered. All of their boxes are paper and like nice carton, very easy to recycle. I just love that about them, because sometimes you order even very expensive shoes and they arrive in this broken, smashed boxes, and these boxes also covered in like plastic. Come on guys, I think we're in the point where we can try to produce less plastic for the packaging, I mean, right? Anyway, back to the shoes. Here they are. I think they call the work in pro, but I will link all the shoes with all the links and all the information in the description box, so you can check all information there. And I also have a discount code for you, so keep watching. First of all, this is a bit different from everything else I got for this spring. First of all, a darker color. This is a gorgeous dark chocolate brown color, which is such a trend, basically autumn and also this spring. This is a pointed toe flats, which personally I love, because if you love wide leg or straight leg jeans, you should have a pointed toe shoes. This is just must. They're also very flexible, same as all other shoes, and I love that in this one they put even more material in here, so it's much softer, and you can take this one off. Basically it's the same as I show you. You can just see how everything is done. It is extremely soft. I mean, I'm like, how do you guys do that? It's amazing. I have to say, in comparison with the other ballet flats, like this one's has a bit more softer outside. This has a bit different pattern, but to be honest, I think it's just a bit different technology and design behind. I don't think that it's any better. If you're looking for something extremely comfortable, you want to walk the whole day, or you have some travels to do, I think this is just really useful to have. You can walk in your heels as much as you want and have this in your bag just to make sure you have something comfortable to change into. Okay, so let's summarize. Are they worth it? Well, to be honest, I think for me, totally yes, because they are comfortable, they are very versatile. You can find so many different colors and styles on their website. Personally, I truly love the flats, and the fact that you can pack them this way and take in your bag, I think this is just a game changer. So even if you have plenty of shoes, or you prefer have a leather shoes or whatever brand you like, these are still going to be so useful in your wardrobe. And for me, the fact that it is recycled from the bottles and they are truly making a change in the fashion industry and trying to be sustainable, I think is really important. And I love to see more brands trying to implement the new technologies in their products. I think you got it that this was my favorite pair. It also was my most worn pair. Strongly recommend these. So let me know which of these pairs would be your favorite and which one you would love to see in your wardrobe. Leave me a comment. I would love to see your opinion. If you would like to learn more about the spring wardrobe, have more inspiration about the spring wardrobe, I have this video. I did a huge haul for the spring from Massimo Dutti and not only, so you can go and have a look there. I'm sure you will find lots of inspiration for the spring 2025. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I release fashion videos every week. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching and see you in my next fashion videos. Bye!